the middle. Hey, hello. Welcome, whatever time it is. I never could keep track. I'm from the West Coast, but I live in Virginia. My name is Serena, and I'm going to be your host this evening for our really exciting party. Let me go ahead and open up a couple screens while everybody is getting settled. Grab a drink, a mocktail, a cocktail, whatever suits your fancy. And I will be right with you. Here we go. All right. So, I'm Serena. For those of you that don't know me, hi. You're going to get to know me real quick. That happens really fast with me. I am about to turn 41 years old. I am a mama of two babies, Miles and Scout. They are locked in the basement right now. Just kidding. Michael has them, so who the heck knows what's going to happen. I am married to an incredible man who is watching the two babies right now. We call that parenting, not babysitting. And I have spent the last year consistently leveling up my inside and my outside. But I began my personalized health journey 2.5 years ago. So yes, I was a little slow on the uptake. It took me a little bit longer to jump aboard this train, but that's not going to happen to you. I'm not going to let that happen to you. So with the recent launch of a new addition to what I'm calling our cellular aging family, I knew that I had to do one of these parties. And if you've ever been to one of these parties, then you know that I love to give gifts because I am a crazy, busy, wildly, so many things on my plate, mama, and I know that you are too. So I really, really value your time. And I appreciate the fact that you are showing up to level up your own wellness. And because of that, I have a bin back here beside me that has a ton of gifts that I am going to be giving away just for showing up, just for being a part of this club, this party, this community. But you got to pay attention. That means pop open your chat, open up your ears. It's time to work the muscle between them, our brains. Today is going to be a little scientific. It's going to be a little wild. It might feel like it's like anti-aging whiplash, but I promise it will all come together at the end. So yes, there are going to be pop quizzes. You're going to answer questions in the chat. Courtney is Vanna White, all the way from New Jersey right now. So I'm going to let her be the judge and jury. Be prepared. Who knows what could happen here? And then, of course, at the end of this awesome party, I am going to be sharing a wild gift with purchase for everyone who was a part of our crew. I had to beg, borrow, cheat, and steal to get approval to do this, but I made it happen, and I'm so pumped that I did. All right, so we are going to get this party started. Courtney, Vanna, hit it. Take a sip while she's hitting it. Yay. Play. Here we go. All right. So this is very dramatic. This photo is very dramatic. Welcome to Ageless. Whatever that means to you. What does that mean to you? All right. Take a moment. This is what tonight is going to be about. Welcome to Ageless. Here we go. What if you could live younger, longer? All right. So tonight we're going to talk about something that no one wants to talk about, but everyone cares about: aging. Okay. So, but before we talk about aging, I have a question for you. Literally, what would you do if you could live younger for longer? And you're going to jot that as you come up with it. It might not happen now. You might not have an answer right now. You're going to put that in the chat. And it can be fun. It can be vanity. It can feel vain. It can be lighthearted. It doesn't matter, right? We are all friends. We are one big heartfelt family. It could be funny. I mean, honestly, if you asked me, what would I do if I could live younger longer? As I get older, I worry about wild things, and I'm okay to say that it might come off a little vain, but I would be naked for longer. I would be naked for longer. Does that sound bad? So jot that in the chat as you come up with it, and I'm going to keep going. All right. So what's stopping us? What's stopping us from living younger longer? It's getting older, and it's happening to all of us right now. It is an undeniable and natural part of life, right? And while we see its evidence in the lines on our faces, the sparkle or the gray in our hair, the gradual decline that we experience in energy and vitality that we maybe once had, aging starts at a much, much, much deeper level, the cellular level. So here's where it gets super fun. How does cellular aging happen? You're going to be blown away by this. Our cells endure 500 trillion attacks every single minute. I'm going to pause right now and tell you, our cells are attacked 500 trillion times every single minute. So these attacks come from several sources, including the toxins that we encounter, like dietary choices, even just like the essential functions of daily life, breathing, digesting food. These attacks silently produce molecules called, I'm sure you've heard, free radicals. And if free radicals build up faster than our bodies can get rid of them, it causes something called oxidative stress and inflammation, which does what? Causes damage to our cells, which are the vital structures, right? So we may not immediately see or feel this damage, but as it accumulates, it sets off a very harmful chain reaction. Okay, I wanted to take a deeper dive, but I also don't want to like have this feel like whiplash. So let's move on to slide 6. How do we slow down cellular aging? Maybe we're not going to go to slide 6. She's like, no, I'm Vanna and I'm withholding. All right. How do we slow down the signs of cellular aging? There we go. By addressing the root causes of cellular aging. Okay, so those 500 trillion attacks that are generated by free radicals, it's possible to reduce cellular damage and slow the manifestations of aging at the cellular level. When we slow the aging in our cells, we slow the aging in our body. Okay, so think about it like this. It starts where, right? In our cells. And we either age terribly, which shows faster where? Here, 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 how we feel, how we look. Or it starts here and we slow the aging and the signs of aging here, 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 here. Okay, slide 7. Meet Vivix. We have had this product on the market for a very long time. And this is what Vivix does. It is powered by a super powerful polyphenol blend, and it is proven to slow the signs of aging so that we can live younger, longer, stay naked longer, as Serena says. Now, this brand new product is not brand new. It is just, this form is brand new. So this beautiful jar that has these incredible gummies that a few of you on this call already have in the comforts of your home. There, it is wild. I wish this was like a scratch and sniff virtual party, but it is not. And I will eat one just for the hell of it. So freaking good. It's insane. So meet Vivix, the brand new Vivix in the form of a gummy. Three gummies. I knew it was a bad idea to eat it. All right, moving on. Here we go. The key ingredients in Vivix address key factors. You're gonna love this. They do what? Here we go. And then we're gonna have a pop quiz. They neutralize free radicals. Neutralize the free radicals that cause us what? To age faster. So the ability of those trillions, how many? Those trillions of daily attacks to cause damage to our cells depend on the balance between them and antioxidants. Antioxidants are kind of like my husband. I consider him a superhero. So antioxidants are like your husband, maybe, or your best friend, your superhero. They work tirelessly to neutralize the attacks, preventing them from causing harm. Vivix works in a very similar way. It neutralizes the attack so they can't cause harm. I wish the sound was on because I wish you guys were going, oh my gosh, this is insane. And now, Serena, please give me something. Okay, I will. All right. Here, you already had your first question, which was, what would you do if you could live younger longer? And that will go on all throughout the next few moments. But I have a question for you. How many times a minute are your cells attacked? Ready, set, go. Jenny. Winner, winner. Yay. Oh my gosh. All right, Jenny, in the chat, I am giving away gifts that add to the power of living younger longer. So you are going to get to choose between, oh my gosh, what am I going to pick? These are both $50, over $50. You're going to get to choose between our Moisture Lock Day Cream or our Advanced Renewal Night Cream. You're going to drop that in the chat, and then you're going to pop your, maybe not your address in the chat because we all could then head to your house. Then you're going to go ahead and send your address to the person that invited you, and they will get it over to me. Yes, 500 trillion times a minute. That's insane. That's insane. I'm not making that up. I got all of this information from our scientists, literally, and doctors at Shackley. All right. Good job, Lauren. A little late to the game, but there's still so many more opportunities and so many more gifts in here. So here we go. Moving on from the free radicals. Okay. This reduces oxidative stress, which is what harms our cells. And because Vivix reduces the number of attackers, as a result, it helps keep our cells healthy. The potent polyphenols in Vivix protect those critical components of our cells, like our DNA and our mitochondria. And then they reduce the formation of those damaging proteins. Lab studies have shown that Vivix key ingredients significantly reduce DNA damage. Comparatively, when cells were treated with Vivix, they had remarkable 2/3 less DNA damage compared to the cells that didn't have any Vivix. 2/3 less damage. Okay, and I said lab studies. If you're new to our community, Shackley is the #1 clinically trialed wellness company in the world, and Vivix is no different. Okay, we have so many clinical trials done on Vivix, and I am saving the best one for last. So hold on and buckle up. All right, so we're going to move on. Nope, we're not going to move on. We're going to stay here because I want to talk about age. The lab studies have shown that Vivix key ingredient reduced DNA damage. So I've already told you that. I feel like we should give something. Oh, Casey invited you. Awesome. I feel like we should give something away because this is super important. All right, another gift giveaway. Name something that harms our cells. Name something that harms our cells. And whoever is on with an iPhone, They said travel and knit a ball gown. That's what she wants to do to live younger, longer. I love it. Toxins in the air. Anyone else? Oh, yes, absolutely, Michelle. Cigarettes. All right. Yep. Totally. Okay, Lauren, you win, even though you put or, but it's because you're on your phone. I get it. Toxins in the air absolutely cause cellular damage. So here you go, sis. You are going to get to choose between the purifying clay mask, which is so good. I did it yesterday, or a box of triple defense. You choose. And since I'm your gal, I have your address memorized because I send you gifts all the time. Okay, here we go. We're going to move on to slide number 9. Vivix provides 2 layers of cellular protection. They help protect a shield. They have a protective shield that is outside your cells to defend against external factors, like we just talked about, that cause oxidative stress and normal inflammation. And it helps to create a protective shield inside your cells to defend against internal factors that can cause further damage. Are you ready for my favorite study? Here we go. Here we go. Alongside oxidative stress, normal inflammation also plays a very significant role in cellular aging. I said normal inflammation, something that happens to the best of us, no matter how healthy we think we are. Inflammation is just a natural reaction in our bodies. I know when we hear that word, we think terrible, right? It feels so terrible. It literally is a natural reaction in our bodies. But it has the potential to fuel oxidative stress, which is very terrible, which in turn, as we know, damages our cells and then does what? Accelerates the aging process. So I'm going to speak to you very candidly right now. And yes, this is recorded, so I'm sure you can like hit it, screen record and save this forever and tell me I'm offending somebody. But I shoot straight from the hip and I speak straight from my heart. If you have ever seen somebody who tends to live a very unhealthy way of life, meaning they, go through the drive-through, or they eat a lot of processed food, they eat out of their freezer more than they eat out of the fresh, produce aisle. Not only will they, probably not be at an optimum weight, but they will what? 9 times out of 10, they will look much older than they are. And I feel very confident in saying that because I'm raising my hand high and with a little discomfort, because that was absolutely me. Absolutely me. So in a clinical study, 10 healthy people were given high fat, high carbohydrate meals, a drive-through fast food. I'll just tell you. I can even tell you which fast food restaurant it was. It was Burger King. A high fat, high carbohydrate meal on 2 separate occasions. Before one of the meals, they took Vivix. And before the other, they took a placebo. Okay, so the first one they took Vivix. The next time they went, they took the placebo. Eating a high fat, high carb caused a substantial increase in markers of inflammation. But, next slide, Vanna. When the same people took Vivix just 10 minutes before eating the same high fat, high carb meal, the markers of inflammation were completely blunted. That means it was like they didn't even consume the meal. Just one use of Vivix helps protect your cells from inflammation that can cause some serious damage. My pits are sweating. My eyebrows are sweating. That is mind-blowing. That is absolutely, like, I now know, not that I didn't know many, many months ago, that I am in the right family. I am in the right place. I am planting roots here. And this was meant to be. Sign me up. All right. So next one. We have a lifetime of proven results. I talked about how we were the most clinically trialed company in the world, and we are. But this study is pretty mind-blowing as well. We have a landmark study that was done. They compared long-term Shaklee supplement users with a control group of adults who were just taking, a multivitamin, from GNC. Vivix was actually one of the supplements that was included in the landmark study. Here's how the biomarkers that correlated to a healthy aging differed between the groups. If you want to screenshot this to save it, I would. 36% lower C-reactive protein levels. Okay, so though a C-reactive protein level is a key marker of biological stress. Show of hands who feel stressed from time to time. Again, I'm sweating, but yes. 83% lower medication use for people ages 60 and older. How many people do you know that are over 60 that are popping pharmaceutical pills on the regular because it's just a part of their daily life? 32% lower triglyceride levels, which is, a type of fat or a lipid that's found in your blood. 31% higher HDL levels, high density lipoproteins known as the good cholesterol. And 57% lower telomere shortening rate. The shorter the telomeres you have, right, the more risk you have for health risks. The longer your telomeres, the longer you live younger. All right, let's move on, because I got another quiz question coming. Here we go. The world's most potent source of polyphenols. Here is the secret. Here is the end all be all. Here's what it is. Here is the secret behind Vivix. And it's the muscadine grape, which is celebrated for its unique and very rich polyphenol profile. If you taste one of these, which you get to have 3, and they are, ironically, look kind of like a grape, you get to have 3, and it feels like a lot. It feels like a treat. Have yours come, Lauren? Not yet? Oh, so exciting. They taste like having, like a glass of wine, like a tart, like really, like it's awesome. It's definitely a treat. It's a muscadine grape. The polyphenols are phytonutrients or plant nutrients that are known for their very potent antioxidant properties. Okay, so next slide, and then I will ask a question. Vivix combines the antioxidant-rich grape with resveratrol. I'm going to make you say it as the next quiz question. You're going to actually have to unmute and say it, because I can't. And also a blend of other polyphenol sources, including, yes, red wine extract, purple carrot extract, black currant extract, pomegranate extract, and Shebbulic myrobalan. That's the next quiz question. Shebbulic myrobalan. That is really how you say it. I practiced it all day today. What is, get your fingers ready. What is the secret behind Vivix? Lauren, you can't win again. Somebody else. I just made it really easy. You're going to let Lauren win. Someone sent me a message that said muscadine paper. My signal cut out. Muscadine paper, that would be very interesting. Whoever is iPhone. That was me. There we go. Whoever is iPhone who is direct messaging me or Courtney. Yes, muscadine grape. You got it. You are going to choose between, I'm going to have to pick which one. You're going to have to choose between the clay mask and an entire package of hydrate. This will definitely help you live younger longer. Every day, my daily non-negotiable. 2 of these. Hi. Okay, so send me, or whoever invited you, your address and which gift you would like, and they will send that to me. All right, here we go. We are approaching the final stages. I'm going to move on to, yes, that's great. No, that's good. You're good. You're good. Keep going up. Keep going back, 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 back. Wouldn't that be funny if we were really playing Wheel of Fortune? Go back. Nope. Let's open it up again. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. All right. So you guys obviously got the gist of it. You guys totally understand that this
I'm gonna let like 100 people in right now. So just do it again real quick. I'm kidding. I kid.
Oh, good. Scary. Scary. All right. So here's why the muscadine grape is so special, you guys. It contains an extra pair of chromosomes. Scientists actually believe that this extra genetic information accounts for the grape's powerful survival mechanisms and very robust polyphenol profile. The skin, the seeds, and the pulp of the muscadine grape are all very, very rich in a potent mix of polyphenols. Okay, we upcycle it straight from the source. We are rooted in nature and we do everything in our power to protect it. Okay, how cool is that? Including how we source our ingredients. So the muscadine grape that powers Vivix is grown on a multi-generational farm in southern Georgia. And when scientists discovered that the leftover pomace of the rich in antioxidants is leftover, we partnered with the farm to utilize everything that this rare and potent fruit has to offer. The grapes are harvested and processed to make juice and wine. The leftover muscadine pomace, seeds, skin, and pulp is sent to our lab. We extract the very purest form of the grape's complex polyphenols. And then that distilled extract powers Vivix to help you, me, live younger, longer. All with no artificial flavors, no preservatives, no colorants. This is all natural. Very beautiful, by the way. So you have the power right now to support yourselves. Right now. Every minute of every single day. How many times? 500 trillion a minute. Your cells are under attack. You start aging as soon as you hit adulthood, as nearly as your 20s. You might not see it or feel it, but right now, while we're sitting here staring at each other in these Hollywood squares, we're aging. Right? Yes, it's totally scary and it totally does suck. Yes, of course, I want to embrace getting older and I feel wiser and I'm so pumped and life is good. But goodness gracious, give me a leg up. Like, sign me up for something that is natural, holistic, true, pure, and proven. You guys are so, like, thanks for being on. I totally understand how wild life is with babies and schedules and work and all the things, but I couldn't not break that down for all of us. And I also could not give really fun gifts just for staring at me and listening to me fumble and giggle along the way. So here's what we've got in store for the next 6 days. Okay, so for the next week, here's what we get to do. And it's badass. Vivix comes in 3 forms. It comes in a liquid in a bottle in here. It comes in gel caps. And now it comes with this beautiful new best friend, this jar that has the gummies, 3 gummies. So for a lot of us on our team, we kind of pick what we feel like, depending on, you know, the wind blows and what's happening. Like for liquid, we love to take a scoopful and pour it over a club soda and squeeze lime in it and make a mocktail. Keeps us from opening up a bottle of wine that night. For some, we like to take the gel, cut it with some very, very sharp scissors, and we put it on our face for a Vivix facial. Yes, that's interesting when your husband walks in and you sort of look like a vampire. Your skin feels like a brand new baby. It is a game changer. But the new best friend has definitely taken over our household for sure. Gummies. I am going to give you the opportunity over the next week to offer you, our team, your people, buy 2, get 1 free. Not even like 20% off one. No, 1 free. So you could say, I want to do the gel cap thing because I want to do a fun little baby skin facial. And I also want help with my, you know, maybe not having a nightly glass of wine and instead having a Vivix mocktail. But I also want the gummies. So I'm going to get that for free because the jar is so beautiful that it literally adds to the decor in my house. How do you get it? All you have to do is place whatever order. So 2 orders, whatever combination you want, any 2. And then you're going to send your order confirmation to whoever invited you, whoever is your person. Don't need those anymore. Whoever is your person. And then you're going to get this or whatever form you want shipped directly to your house, straight from Shackley. I definitely had a big borrow jeans deal for this. So take full advantage, please, because we are not ever going to give $100 gift away. I'm always here for questions. Again, I apologize if I shoot a little too straight from the hip, but that's just how I roll. I've been here for 2.5 years. I'm growing an incredibly beautiful team that is filled with so much heart and a little bit of hustle. And we're having a blast doing it. So if there's anything that you need, any questions that you have, please feel free to ask here, ask now, or just shoot us a message along the way. Yes, this is recording. So I'll start sending out the recordings. And if you are watching the recording, again, we have until the end of the month to offer this. So do you all feel like we should take a selfie? Like a before and after, like a before Vivix and an after Vivix? You should turn on your cameras to take a selfie. I know that Allie and Corey are at work, so don't do that. I don't want you to get in trouble. All right, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Thanks for coming, you guys. You were awesome. So much love. Love seeing all these familiar faces and love seeing new faces. It definitely lights me up. Have a terrific rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys, I don't know, the gram, Facebook, somewhere. Bye, friends.